Left hand.
Call for the brake, will be brake, go, and we can just set very nice and easy. More beat Jim 45. Pull on out. Stand by the brake, go.
Awesome. Hello and welcome to the Reaper. So today something a little different. We've got our warbirds out, as you can see. We've also got some guests in the shape of the Virtual Horsemen, who are like awesome and they're going to make us look really bad. Virtual Horsemen, starting with the guy left, can you quickly introduce your names?
Hi all, I'm Rock, leader of the Virtual Horsemen.
Hi, I'm P-Man, right wing for the Virtual Horseman.
Hi, I'm Kestrel, left wing.
Lovely, and we've got our dishevelled, crazy Grim Reapers trying to work their way to the runway here. First thing we're going to do is get the Horsemen airborne. Horsemen, you have permission to take off and do your thing.
One's rolling.
Two's rolling.
Hear them.
Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards.
Wow, look at them guys. Look at that.
Goes level.
That is really cool.
I want that in my life.
Come on left.
They're looping, guys.
Let it up. Let it out.
That's not possible.
What the hell?
And rolling out. Ease and forwards. And ready, pull. Pull now. Increasing the pull. Increasing the pull. I wrote it. On top of the power back and left increase the roll, increase the pull. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Left, ease and forwards. Come on left. And increase the pull. Let power back in with the loop. Roll on it. Right to us, squares up the runway. Ready, pull. Pull now. Increase in the pull. Increasing the pull. Right rudder. Top of the power back. We're right. Power back. And ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Climbing out of it. Still ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Up. Ease and forwards. And coming right, back in with the roll.
Two.
Let it pull. Increasing the pull. Let it pull. And rolling it. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards, rolling it. And ready, pull. Pull now. Increasing the pull. Increasing the pull. Rolling left. And rolling. Back, increase the roll, increasing the pull. Increasing the roll. Plus it goes. Ease forwards, level. Nose, coming up. We're right, back in with the photo op. Right, little pull. Power up. Little pull. And ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Increasing the pull. Little pull.
Beautiful, guys.
And ready, pull. Pull now. Increasing the pull. Right, ready. Top little power back and back in with the pull. Ease and forwards, going to climb out of it, ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Coming left.
Awesome. Okay, Horseman, when you're ready, can you please get into a lazy orbit? And it will take us a while to get airborne because we're rubbish, so just, relax yourselves and we'll be up shortly.
Alright, Sherman is rolling.
I shut my engine down, so obviously.
Yeah, no hurry. Cap rolling.
On left.
Huh. She seems unusually tail heavy.
And rolling.
Crash rolling.
Cap able. Cap joining Horseman Diamond rear.
Copy.
Trash said Echelon left.
Well done, Trash.
Little prep.
For reference, Horseman number 2 is on the right wing, number 3 is on the left wing.
Trying to be very gentle. It's a little unusual.
So what are we doing now?
Big formation. Just getting the men up.
Jesus, whoever just joined the formation is loud.
Yeah, sorry, it's my Merlin. Hello, Tender. Tender, you're on the left.
Yeah, off.
Nice work.
Yeah, as you say that. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in on the right. However, my canopy is rather awkwardly positioned to block line of sight at the moment, so I'm treading lightly.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to break away at this point.
Roger.
So cool.
So the safest way for breaking out is just pull up. Nobody's tight enough, the wings are overlapping, so just clear up, roll over, make sure you see everybody around you.
Oh, that's quite good. I was gonna dive.
Okay, Horseman, can we please change to a racetrack? So we'll racetrack kind of 10 miles out to sea and then racetrack back. So it gives us a little bit of a level flight for the newer guys.
So it's a nice big American racetrack with no real turds.
Yes, there we are.
No problem. Okay, let me get it set up because we're just passing the coast now, so next one round we'll do it.
Right.
Everybody having fun?
Oh yeah.
Me, yes, my wrist not so much.
Yeah, imagine what it's like for us when we do this for an hour straight doing X marathon.
Okay, little roll and out. Roll and out.
It really helps with the leader being so smooth. Really nice.
I can't make it too easy for him. They start moaning if I do.
Yeah.
And if you have the right RPM set, it's nice.
And coming left slowly. And we're going to run out to sea. Please and forwards. Coming left.
Is there anywhere in particular that you want me?
I figured I'm diamond slot to catch as much film as possible, so you guys can just be echelon, build up an echelon left and build up an echelon right till we're big wing.
Forward. And just rolling out slowly.
I didn't know you could roll that slowly, Rob.
I'm trying.
It's for the noobs, including me.
I tend to be quite aggressive with the guys when we're doing the aero stuff. Have a bit of fun with them.
Make them sweat.
Yeah, so they're good enough to take it, so...
Do you guys ever fly the Spitfire? I'm just kind of struggling without aileron trim.
I fly quite a bit.
It's the same. I actually never fly with trim, to be honest. I only ever use takeoff trim with the Mustang.
Me and Pete do some formation aero with Pete leading in the Mustang and me on wing in the Spit.
Nice.
And to be honest, when we're doing that sort of stuff, get the rudder trim, but aileron trim, they're always climbing, diving, turning, so it's never really a conscious input. We're never trying to stay dead straight, so it doesn't really matter.
When we're doing the horseman routine, I think there's one pass where we're wings level. Other than that, we're never wings level until we land.
I'll do that. The Grim Reapers are always wings level, and we're never not wings level until we land.
Until the wing goes missing.
Oh god, I've turned the, I'm in the office and I've got the heater on at the moment, which is like a fan heater, and it's melting my skin, but I can't turn it off. So we're just going to suffer, and you're going to have to suffer with me. Right, how are you guys, is anyone else in formation? I don't dare look left or right, obviously.
Tenders.
I'm just coming now.
14 in York. Including Jim,
Yes.
got 3 on left wing, 2 on right wing, somebody behind us, so the journey on the right hand side.
Roger. Regarding Cap's diamond slot, I'm always going to be lower than the horsemen, so as long as wingmen, Reaper wingmen keep, level with formation, you'll be safe from me and my squirming.
Yes.
I can see trash in my mirror.
That's me.
Oh, hello, Ordinary. Welcome to the party.
Hello.
I had a look.
What's
Yes.
that?
Hello, boys.
Speed is 240.
Okay, I'm
Free
over.
that quickly.
Okay, Cap's had enough slot. I'm now going to back off and down and join one of the echelons. Back off and down now.
I'm going to cut the throttle on the far right.
Cap, do you want this slot?
No, I've cocked myself up, so you guys now turn yourself round and I'll rejoin formation when it's safe. Sorry, Sherman.
That was a little close, Cap.
Roger, I did see you.
The hardest thing about doing the aero stuff in this is when we go vertical and you've got to use the rudder in time with each other as well. That's quite difficult.
Sod that.
That's it. I'm
rolling
glad that we're not
slowly.
flying at vibes.
Rolling out slowly. Funnily enough, both me and Jim are flying with the virtual piece this year in F5.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
We did an entire routine in Sabres in NTTR a couple of years ago as well.
Okay, Sabres are beautiful to fly.
a little bit twitchy in pitch.
Yeah, and the fact it takes, I think it's 11 seconds from like
Roger.
11.
Something like it takes 11 or 12 seconds from idle to full power to full time on a Sabre.
I'm glad I didn't buy the Sabre.
Isn't the mix even worse?
Yeah, it's a centrifugal compressor, so it'll be really bad, I think.
Hey, we copied the Brits, so I mean, you call in the British engine bad.
Copy and improved. Horsemen, we're now all relatively comfortable, as much as GR can get comfortable, so you can lead us on whatever tirade you want to lead us on, and we'll probably crash into you, but it'll be fun crashing.
It depends on whether you want to try anything aerobatic or whether you want to stick with the straight and level stuff.
Let's try something. We can always, if we crash, we can always take off again. So let's try the most basic aerobatic thing you can think of doing. Oh no!
So that was pretty basic.
Jesus.
Hello, welcome back. Our server crashed like it does all the time, so we're going to try again. This time I'm going up in a Mustang. Horsemen and Reapers one by one after the Horsemen. Everyone has permission to take off, and let's go.
One's rolling.
2's rolling.
Tender's rolling.
Sherman.
I'm running.
27.
Cap. Rolling.
14 are rolling.
Neutral. That's auto.
You guys going for 27 RPM?
Yeah, but then we're all in Mustangs now, aren't we, so...
I'm still in a Spitfire.
Coming alright. In that case, we'll slow it down.
Cap purple.
I wonder why it was a bit loud. I still had my canopy open.
Steady joke. Cap joining echelon left of tender.
Visual.
Sherman joining echelon right or fort.
Yes.
Speed check.
Speed is 270.
Roger.
Slow it down a little.
Cap switching to echelon right off Fort Nero.
Yeah, I'll drop back quite a bit then.
Tighten up Fort Nero.
Cap, is that you coming up on Fort's wing?
Roger, I'm switching to right echelon on Fort Nero.
Roger, because you just literally pulled up in front of me.
My apologies, Sherman.
Uh-oh. It's kicking even more people.
Shoot on him, Sherman.
Yeah. I've switched to echelon left, we're good.
Bolted to your wing, Fort Nero. Don't do anything
Hello.
crazy.
So where do you guys want me to take you?
Right, you can just start doing some very basic manoeuvres, keep us well informed, and we'll just do our best.
Yep, no worries. Middle left, slowly. Front left. So there's not a lot we can do with the Mustang when the formation's this wide and the power's this low.
Order.
Coming left.
Just some basic sways left and right will really be hard enough for us.
No problem.
Yes. The Grim Reapers are the kind of people who mess up with the Mustang's high wing loading. Speaking of which, ooh, that was close.
And the fog wall is too powerful to find a sweet spot with power.
The biggest problem with the fog wolf is it's got auto engine RPM, so the prop's doing its own thing up front when you change the power.
Yeah.
Bit weird.
Cap switching to diamond rear with the horsemen, so I can keep up with you guys.
You check.
Speed is 270.
Roger.
Cap in diamond slot.
Coming back in on the echelon left, speed 310 at the moment, decelerating.
Rolling out, coming right, slowly.
Trash set.
I'm off your left wing trash. You're fine.
Up.
Did you want me to... Go ahead.
The TF and P51 Mustang, it seems like they have different weights because T51 seems to want to take off a lot quicker than the P.
It does. It's missing a fuel tank behind the pilot, it's missing the armoured plate, and it's missing the guns and ammo storage in the wings.
And all the radio gear.
Well, my question is more, is the weight actually difference modeled in DCS?
Yes.
Excellent.
So, quite often when you see us fly, I'll be leading in a P51. Because the real fragile but agile still got all the radio gear and guns and that in it. And Jim and Peter on wing in DFs, like the real aircraft, so I am usually heavier than the guys on the wing.
Which makes our life even more interesting.
Trash, do you want me to take the left wing of the Horseman?
If you will. Clearing.
That's fine, you have clearance.
Alright, watch it, Trash. I'm not directly behind you, but I'm just making sure we don't collide.
Visual. Moving in again.
I'm on your wing.
Tenders off Horseman's left wing.
Visual.
Roger.
Rolling out.
Diamond slot is trying to stay low again to keep out of your wing space.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got your visual cut.
One left. Third of all. One left.
Trash and Ross side to be below.
Going back up.
They're coming into the left echelon on, I think, Tender's wing.
Yep.
Got you. Clearing.
Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Rolling out.
Cap, do we count formation, say we crashed in a formation, does that count as a team kill?
Negative, I don't punish formation crashes because I don't want to put you off practicing formation. So negative, it's only team killing. Or being excessively rude or something, you know, but no one will do that.
So you say.
That's the opposite of Sherman.
Coming left, slowly.
Coming a little close. Cutting below the formation.
Third of all.
Breaking off to rejoin.
These shallow turns are hey.
Really good practice.
It sounds like he wants to give it some stick.
Yeah, let's give it 4 Gs, see what happens.
Okay guys, so we've done some basic flying. The Reapers have done very well, considering we're not very good. So now we're going to unleash the horsemen to do a small routine, and we're going to try and stick with them. So when you're ready, horsemen, try basic routine, and we'll see if any of the GR can stick with them. GR, if you're getting in trouble, just pull away. Simple as that.
Okay, so for this we're going to have to power up. We're going to have to run 45 inches manifold pressure and 2700 on the RPM. So powering up.
Adjusting.
Power set.
Do set.
Power set.
Under set.
Okay, so these turns aren't going to be flat. We're going to be moving up and down. We're going to do some relatively steep wing overs because we need to manage the energy, get the speed for the loop. So nose coming up and coming left. Grease in the pole, coming left. And back in with the loop. Okay, so these loops are going to be roughly 350 entry, 3.5 to 4G on the way up, over the top, 130 or so, about 3.5 feet if we get it right.
Just be aware on the upshaft of the loops, you do have to apply a little bit of rudder, so be aware and careful.
Rolling out, ease and forwards. Ready, pull. Pull now. Grease in the pull. Grease in the pull. Right rudder.
I think we put a little bit too much right rudder.
They're only slight, very little, but it's got to... Oh, top of the power, back. Back it with the pull. Little pull. Little pull. And ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease. Got to climb out of it, still ease and forwards. Left turn. Come on, left. Power up.
Tender reach up left.
Come on, left. Little pull. Try another one. Little power. Ease and forwards and roll it out.
A horseman full throttle on the up thing, on the going up.
45 inches for the lead, and the guys on the wing just do what's necessary to stay there.
Try again.
Ready, pull. Pull now. To the pull. Grease in the pull. Let it pull. Right rudder. Up with the power back. Back in with the pull. Let it pull. Okay, pull guys. We're gonna get a little low on the bottom of it. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease forwards. Climbing out of it. Ease and forwards. Come in left.
Forward trash on your left wing.
Okay, that was better. I stuck with you next that time. That was awesome.
That's it. Come on left. So there's a lot to think about. I mean, when we're doing it, we really aren't thinking about the rudder or power. It just sort of happens, but you've just got to get used to it. It's just muscle memory. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So are you holding the rudder in that small position?
Yeah, a little bit of right rudder as we go over the top. When we go vertical, the right rudder rolling it forwards, and then as we go over the top, we start releasing it gently on the way down. It should be off when we're vertically down. Okay, another one. And ready, pull. Pull now. Grease in the pull. Grease in the pull. Grease in the pull. Right rudder, right rudder. On top of the power, back, and back, power back. Grease in the pull. forwards. Ease towards the little nose, coming up still, ease forwards, coming left. Arrow.
The speed is actually much more comfortable for the Dora.
Roger.
Yes, indeed.
Same here.
Hello, Josh.
The speed's good, it's just when we're flying with the Spits are so much slower. If we run at this, the Spits will just overheat. Fortunately. Okay, so we'll try roll.
2.
Ease forwards. Ease forwards. We've got one on out to the left, so it might be a little bit tight. Rolling out ease
It's fine.
forwards.
Pulling back.
Ease. And in with a roll. Ready, pull. Pull now. Grease in the pull. Grease in the pull. Grease in the pull. Rolling left. And rolling. Little power back. Grease in the roll. Little roll. Power back. Grease in the roll. Back it with the pull. Big roll. Back it with the pull. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Ease and forwards. Little nose coming up still. Ease and forwards and coming left. Arrow.
That was awesome.
And you're not doing bad, Cap. I can see it on the stream, so.
Thank you.
Well, it's going to run us nice and low down the field. Don't sit too low, ease and forwards.
Roger. If we get to the end of the field and we fancy doing a big break, then we can do landing practice.
Yep.
I'm off you guys.
Left hand.
Call for the break, will be break, go, and we can just set very nice and easy. Or beat Jim 45. Pull out. And stand by the break, go.
Awesome. Gotta make this a regular feature.
Yeah, can we do more air show?
Yeah, well, if we can convince these guys to do it. First of all, can we have the virtual horsemen land, please? Then after that, when they're safe, they can then watch our landings and criticise our landings.
Okay, runway's clear.
Right, Cap's coming down first, so I can get the camera set up. Horseman, if you just watch my approach and watch my landing, and say whatever you want afterwards. Right, I've set my propeller RPM to between 20 and 25, is that right?
Well, we tend to run it up to pretty much 3,000. I'm on the downwind leg.
I'm on the final.
So yeah, just prop control fully forwards.
Okay, never tried that before. Right.
Yeah, prop go full forwards and then low RPM is that the prop actually induces drag at that point and helps slow you down.
Roger.
And if you have to do a go around, you don't want to have to do a go around with butt far back. You don't want to get the power out of it.
Just put myself on a decent angle, stand by. Slow down, you horrible thing.
Do a side slip.
Side slipping.
Turning to base leg.
Lovely, 200 knots and slowing down. Flaps, and just to confirm, landing flaps on the P51 is fully down.
That's it.
All the way down.
Roger, flaps to landing. There's the drag. Right.
So yeah, final approach is good at around 150, and then we tend to do over the threshold about 110, idle it.
Never gone that slow before, so let's try it. Trimming.
Crash down with 06.
Right.
Key to it is just making sure that you're happy with the level of control that you've got. So if you want more control, a little bit faster. If you're happy having heavier controls, then a little bit slower.
I'm not happy with slow because I just panic, so I'm going to go kind of 125-ish because I can feel the controls then.
Yeah, that's fine. I do exactly the same. I land a little bit faster than Rob does.
Sherman long final, runway 06.
Cap feet dry. Final runway 06, get down full stop. Get a bit more power. Down you go.
Crash final 06 slow approach.
Cap threshold. Feathering.
Idle it and just watch the descent right now.
Ooh, that was a really nice chamber.
Yay! Cap landed P51 without any bounce or bollocks.
Keep the stick
That's
back. Stick back.
Stack stick back and just control the rudder. I'm just
Remember
gonna,
what I was saying about the tail wheel. So keep
Roger.
the stick back. Make sure that tail wheel doesn't cast and spin you.
Roger, noted, so stick back. Is that the same as spit or is that different?
Spit's fully castering all the time, so it's
Copy.
still a good idea to keep the stick back, but
Roger. Okay, Cap's just going to run to a hole anywhere on the airfield and I'm going to come and watch you guys. Alright, let's see some more Sherman perfection.
I'll let the two Focke-Wulfs land before me.
Crash copy. Crash turning final 06.
Through the chimney.
They are doing final series.
Good job.
Sherman's really got the feathered touch. I can't do that. Well done, Sherman. Oh, bouncy.
She's bouncing a little. There you
You're
go.
good, you're good. Go and park with the horseman.
Roger.
Nice and easy, you boys. You do have a P51 halfway down the runway. Sherman, if you'd care to exit the runway onto the grass or whatever, please, because you've got fast movers behind you.
Working on it.
Yep.
Port your first, have you inside.
Runway clear, runway clear.
Vacated.
Taking right side, crash.
Crash copy.
Well done, boys. When you can, go and park with the horseman. A very fast tender, is this on purpose?
Yep.
It shows gliding skills off, be advised. A third of the way run, down the runway's track. No, runway clear, runway clear. Nice slip. Don't you
Crash,
crash.
I just have to get out of the phone. I have to take some real-life business.
Roger. Nice braking. Two feet. 1 foot. Down. Small
Come
bounce.
on.
You got it. Well done. Oh, unlucky.
I was holding the wheel brake.
Yeah. Oh, you toss. Well, you're going to have to do your sillies from the runway. Oh, tender.
oops.
Following Fortnero's revision 2. Do not crash. Breathe in the smoke. One foot. Very nice. Be a good Fortinero and come and park with us. Tony's coming in, and Tony, I believe, is a noob to the Warbird. So good luck, Tony.
Very.
Minimum 125 for a noob. That's what I stick at.
Also, try not to steer with your rudder.
He won't. Just keeping control of the bird.
I'm surprised he can hear us with the canopy open.
Oh yeah, I wonder why it's so loud.
You're way too slow, Tony. I've got you at 100 knots. That's a bit better. You'll start getting control. There we go. Land like that. Really smooth, and you've got it.
Alright, just bring her in over the runway and then raise the nose.
Great. Beautiful. Well
Go,
done.
keep it steady. Keep it steady like that.
Well done. Now,
Now don't panic when it bounces, just try and keep the nose level. You will get
you got
control.
it. You got it. Well done. Now,
Tony, stick back.
stick back and don't wheel brake. Just let gravity do the job. That's
It
it.
was really funny the other day. Well, it wasn't too funny, but somebody was landing like early in their training, and we just saw him going down the runway, bouncing up and down.
Debrief, that was really good, and that all adds to the skill of the Reapers, which is good, and it's nice to hang out with some new guys. So once Tony's in place, to celebrate Reaper style, we're gonna go full throttle and eject. It's gonna be on 3 that we do it. 1, 2, 3. Caps out. See you, jerks. one of the horsemen wasn't used to it.
Ah, come on.
I got beat, it was worth it.
look at the 190. Look at the 190.
One of them might actually.
My plane's gonna take off.
Yes. Go on, Tony. Ah, lucky. Very good. All right, guys. Well done, and I'll see you. Oh, look at Trashes.
How have you done?
That's Tokyo Drift. He's going to hit himself. That's pretty cool. I'm going to do that next time. Alright, chaps, I'll catch you later.